California, California, ice cream conia, San Antonio, Oskaloosa, loose on the loser, loser, Achachonia, please be my California, loser, yeah, California, loser, yeah, California, loser, yeah, California.
Greetings and salutations. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully well. I'm doing pretty good myself. I had a little dental work done today. They repaired a cracked tooth and like a shattered filling, and it went better than expected, at least what I would assume. Can you not hear me?
Oh, Machachonia, California, ice cream conia, San Antonio, Oskaloosa, loose on the
No,
loser,
stop.
loser, Machachonia, please be my
How about now?
California.
Is that better? I told you I had dental stuff today.
No, you told me yesterday you got your teeth checked out and that you needed some fixed. You didn't tell me you literally had an appointment the next day.
It was 2 days ago. All right, cool. Yeah, so that should tell you, Cubos, that I still have issues with VoiceMod. I'll look into how to delay inputs through OBS. You use slobs? No, I use OBS. Ah, okay. Yes, that was evident. What does that mean? What are you talking about? I use regular OBS. Regular OBS. Why is that a strange thing? That's like a preference that doesn't match mine. Ooh. Oh no. Burn the witch? No. Hey. We are pro witch in this household. Thank you very much. Pro witch. We do not burn witches. Glitter happens to be a witch. So, beware. All right. So, we're going to go back into Layers of Fear. I think I've reverted a little bit because where I exited was a rather abrupt moment. Your opinion is different than mine. We must ostracize. Yeah, that's not going to fly. You're allowed to have a different opinion. I forget which are people who actually existed. Yeah, they do tend to be people that have thoughts and feelings and emotions. I married one. She'll fuck you up. Beware. Not because she's a witch, but because she will not be trifled with. Most people that were murdered were people that were murdered. Most of the people that were murdered were people that were murdered.
Yeah, they're all people. Nobody deserves to be
Joe! It's distinctly less terrifying than the last time. Oh. Goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's close that door. I'm not entertaining that one bit. Still there? Yep, still there. Okay. Yeah, most people that were murdered were murdered. Yeah. I'm not too far away from the moment. This is definitely the moment. What? You opened the door again? Get out of here with that nonsense. It's distinctly less terrifying. What? Distinctly less terrifying when you know it's coming. This has like no music right now. Is it supposed to have no music? I guess we're just in a silent moment. DP Commander, what is going on, man? How's it going? How's your day? The 9th of June, the new moon. Don't forget. I wonder if there's probably some significance to that. I don't know what that significance would be, but you know, I imagine they wouldn't circle a date like that without it being important. Would you please stop teleporting around? Tell that to this guy. He doesn't know how to handle his business. I would prefer if he's...
Wow.
All right. Fucking jump scares, man. You thought of a solution. Okay. Are you talking about the issue with my microphone? Of how to stop the echo without doing too much tech work. I am all ears. September 15th. More notes today, even worse than before. The sad part is, I agree with every word. I feel like I sound like I got marbles in my mouth right now. DM you, but also describe it here. Okay, I am all ears. All ears. Okay, that goes out to the foyer. I don't think there's any other options here for places to go. Probably not anyway. Okay, so this one goes... this is a room of uncertainty.
You ordered a true portrait, so that's where I painted, you fucking pleb. Maybe I need to kick some artistic sense into your stupid face!
Fucking plebe. Huh. Holy shit, that was intense. Okay, okay. Well, moving on. That's not one of those books move. And door shuts. Downstairs, or we stay up. Nope, nope, there's no way up. What's down there? Looks like my office. It's entirely too quiet right now. No, you're right. You're right. There's definitely a juxtaposition here. Yeah, we got some electro swing going on. It's going to be a good time. And silence. Death. Destruction. Depression. Okay, cool. Set OBS default microphone to whatever the heck voice mod is. Turn off voice mod's microphone playback so that it doesn't directly play into your headphones. Then in OBS, set your microphone to monitor. You'll hear what you say, which is being passed through voice mod. Since OBS is handling the playback on your headset, it won't echo. Okay, we'll discuss it later. Z-Man, welcome on in. Can I get a shout out for Z-Man? Pretty cool fellow. Does a lot of streams on like Among Us and various other things. What have you been playing there lately, man? How goes it? We're just playing some Layers of Fear right now, which is aptly named.
Can you answer it there?
I'm trying.
Oh,
What fucking phone from hell is this? Like, dear sir, if I am to be honest, I can't say your letter was unexpected. Numerous colleagues have informed me that you had previously sought their advice in this matter. And while it is perfectly understandable for a patient to demand a second opinion, I would think 16 concurring opinions would be enough. Still, out of respect for you and your wife, I have examined the case thoroughly, and I have to concur with my colleagues. Involuntary muscle spasms are not uncommon with patients who have suffered burns as severe as your wife did, which you refer to as a freakish grin or an unnerving yelp, though many would find such expressions hurtful, would indeed be manifestations of nerve damage. The other symptoms you mentioned do not seem to be psychological, but rather purely psychological in nature. Physiological, but purely psychological in nature. Traumatic events can lead to severe stress, and that is nothing to be ashamed of. As to your demand that we fix your wife, you have to understand that what she went through cannot be undone with one simple procedure. It is a long, arduous process that will require all your strength and support. Please feel free to contact me or my colleagues should you wish to discuss a long-term rehabilitation program. So I want to apologize to you guys because I made you sit through that like backwards ringing sound. While I read that narrative. Something here looks familiar. Go away phone? Please? Last night I played PGA Tour 2021 and lately Phasmophobia. Ah yes, Phasmophobia. Phasmophobia is great. It's good stuff. I'm gonna go this way. Huh. Yeah, I did. Okay, we're going forward in time now, I guess. This game is doing some non-Euclidean geometry. Yeah, it's doing some crazy shit. I've been loving Phasmo, but it also terrifies me. Yes, Glitter loves Phasmophobia too, We've kind of become like expert ghost hunters, if I'm honest with you. Cubos is pretty good at it as well. Cubos is like a... Yeah, I think we need to burn this fucking place to the ground. Oh boy. Flapping horror. Be quiet. Constantly flapping. Eating other rats. But one of us keeps dying and losing their stuff. Totally not sus. Absolutely the least sus. Come on. Anything in here? Hey Woo, how are you today? I am spooked. That's how I am. Lightstorm, how are you today, buddy? How are you doing? That emote implies that you might not be good. Though you might be just fine. I just want to make sure you're alright there, buddy. Room, stop doing this shit. I die a lot in Phasmo, but I also talk a lot of crap. I do not know what happened on your stream. Do you care to talk about it, or are you okay? Hopefully everything's okay. I've had a very interesting week, to say the least. Carolina Reaper. Hmm? Carolina Reaper? Okay. Carolina Reaper. Oh my goodness, that was a horrible sound.
Oh my god. But there's no camera, so it couldn't happen.
Oh, there's plenty of audio evidence.
No camera.
No, that's genuine.
It doesn't count. You gotta do it again with the video camera on your
That's 100% genuine. 100% genuine. All right. Lightstorm. Oh, that sound. Oh, shit. All right. Lightstorm, in solidarity, because I am proud of you for going through with the heat, the hotness, the power that is the Carolina Reaper. You know what sucks is you got a cut on your finger. Don't get this shit in your finger. Glitter is like ruthless with this. She's like, Pixar didn't happen. Like, never mind that you can like literally hear you dying on camera. All right, here we go. Oh, so far so good. It's not hot at all. Nope. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. I'm good.
All right.
Sis of. Thank you for the follow. Are you a fan of Among Us? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. All good. Explain that challenge, please. That's the challenge. That's the challenge right there. No, okay. So, story time. Still hot, still hot. I went down to San Antonio back in like 2013. Fuck. The worst part about these beans, when you're a streamer, I do have a high tolerance for heat. Except when my wife gets involved, in which case she pulls my bitch card every fucking time. What was I saying?
Talking about the burger.
Yes. But there's another point. Oh, yeah. When you eat hot stuff, or at least when I eat hot stuff, I try to like not talk too much because it spreads the oil around in your mouth and it incites like heat, or it gets to points in your like throat or whatever that you would be able to somewhat semi-control the journey of if you're not just like talking all the time. So normally my tolerance is very high, and it is genuinely high. But when you eat these beans and then you decide to like carry on a conversation, it ramps up the impact of what you're dealing with. So that's what I mean when like I'm dealing with these Carolina Reaper beans at the moment. But the Four Horsemen burger, this was a burger that was featured on Man vs. Food. And I was down in San Antonio for about 5 weeks doing like a leadership course. And in San Antonio is this place called Chunky's Burgers. I know it's a wonderful name. Definitely elicits imagery that makes you think, that sounds tasty. However, I will say the reviews on their burgers are pretty good. I wouldn't know because I did not have a good burger, but my classmates did. We all went there as a team building event, which was basically to watch me murder myself at a table. Remind me to show you some chips tomorrow. I will know what you mean, but hell, we put my mouth on fire when someone made me try them. Are you talking about Old Boys Pacquiao chips? I ate like half of those. But it is a half-pound burger. Boom, big burger. And it's got jalapenos, serranos, habanero sauce, and 4 ghost peppers. 4 ghost peppers just gently placed on the bun. And they're like darkened and evil looking. And yeah, I ate like half of the burger. You have to eat like the whole thing in 25 minutes. You can drink whatever you want except for milk, right? Mind you, this is in San Antonio in May, which if you've been to San Antonio, Texas in May, it's very hot and muggy because it's Texas. And you might think that Texas is dry, but southeastern Texas is not dry. It is muggy and humid. So you're out on a patio deck with this hot fucking burger in your hands, and I'm eating it. And there was a guy in my class who had some experience as a police officer. And he said that my journey through this burger was akin to someone who got a face full of pepper spray. Just, and like, you see the heat like rising in the back of my neck. I saw a video of it later. And just gradually like start spreading through my head. And I shaved my head. I've shaved my head for a very long time. So it was just like all red. You could see it. And my eyes, I didn't like cry. I'm just here like processing. I am dying. Every moment of my life is an eternity of agony. I have magma in the back of my throat. I can't feel my face. And your eyelids like are pulling up with tears. They're holding this like dam's worth of tears. And you're like, this is going to be bad. I don't want to actively make them go because they're like cooling my body as I do this. But then they go. And it is just waterworks. It's just constant flow of tears coming off your face. And at no point in time are you like, ugh, because you don't want to do that. I've done that. Not with this particular challenge, but I have experienced hot sauce to the eyeball on multiple occasions. This was definitely not an occasion that I wanted to add on to my already existing experience. And it's just here, and it's roiling. And I had cut the burger into quarters, and I just powered through the first quarter, just boom, 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 boom. And I'm like drinking my soda, which, mind you, soda doesn't help. Soda does not help. Soda only like spreads the joy, spreads the happiness. It's like, you look like you're not experiencing any pain. Let's just boop. Let's make this part of your body hurt too. Why not? But it's just so intense. So intense. Like, you're just, fuck. And you can't talk. You can't talk. It's not possible. It's just one moment to the next. And it was bad until I reached for the second piece. And that pause between shoving food into my face and reaching for more food to shove into my face was like the switch had flipped, and we took it to 11. And it was, I stopped thinking. I'm sitting there like chewing on the second piece, blank of mind, just like going through the motions. And I'm looking at the second half of this sandwich, this burger from hell, going, man, I'm not even halfway through, and I feel like I'm actually dying. Like, I am actually physically dying right now. My body is about to go into full rejection mode. Oh, yeah, by the way, they give you a bucket. They're like, hey, cool, man, you want to do this challenge? Here's a fucking bucket. You're going to need it. And if you're not, you're probably going to want it still. And I just, my classmates are around me just in awe. I don't know if it was due to how amazing I was, or if they were just disgusted, or they didn't know what to do. And they were thinking about how to call the authorities when they suddenly had a body on their hands. I'm not sure what direction they were going with their thoughts. But they assured me that the team building exercise was complete whenever I wanted it to be. And I stopped. I stopped halfway through. Interestingly enough, there's 2 other people there doing the same challenge at the same time as me. One of them actually finished the challenge. What burger is this? Pure bullshit. Kevin, hey man, hey. This burger, he's fine if I call him Kevin. Guys, definitely go check out Pure Bullfit. Awesome dude. He's a YouTuber, fitness guru. The 4 Horsemen burger. It murdered my soul. Straight up. Like, I was dying. And I stopped eating about halfway through. I put the burger down and had a full body rejection. I'm glad it all came out the first way and not the second way. So I think I evaded some turmoil there. However, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. And then the waitress comes over and she's like, "Here's your cup of milk." And I just destroyed the milk. And I looked at the waitress. So I said, "Can I get a second glass?" And she goes, "Well, we're going to have to charge you for that." I'm like, "I think I'll be fine. Give me the second glass of milk." Woo! It's intense. It's intense. Do not try it. Do not try it unless you want pain in your life. It's a $20 burger. It's in San Antonio. So I say that, but check it out. It's pretty neat. Yeah. So, ooh, man, it's rough. The Four Horsemen burger. Kevin, you've been trying some hot stuff lately, right? I've seen you like react to it like, "I suppose that was hot for a plebe." And then you like wave your hair and it like just dissipates all of the heat. That's real. That was reality to what happened, right? You just fucking, the heat is gone. Like your voice, you have a good voice to tell stories. Thank you, Sisyphus. Thank you. Sisov. I appreciate that. Coincident. Wait, I've been neglecting chat entirely, guys. I'm sorry. Let me scroll back up. For those guys who don't know, because I've been talking for the past like 20 minutes about a fucking burger. I'm playing Layers of Fear right now, and it's spooking my shit. Remind me to show you the chips. Yep. Z-Man, I got that. Reminds me of Heifer from Rocco's Modern Life. Holy shit, DP Commander's dropping the old school freaking references. Rocco's Modern Life, by the way, if you guys are not familiar with it, is a dirty show. It is a filthy, dirty show. It is... How was I able to watch that show as a kid on Nickelodeon? How? Like, it kind of makes you look at the whole network like in a different light. I have. We're up to 300,000 skulls with only minor discomfort. Oh, we have a Arthurian queen now?
The lady of the lake.
Hell yeah. All right.
8-year-old pulled a
300,000 skulls, huh?
sword out of a lake in Sweden.
You have to let me know when you come down. We'll go find some hot stuff to square off on, I suppose.
Very close.
All right, let's get back to the game. Let's actually play the game. By the way, Kevin, been meaning to talk to you. I know that you sent me a shirt. I have yet to receive it. I would definitely rep your merch on here any day because you're awesome. I don't know if it got lost in the mail or whatnot, but or if someone just took off with it, it got delivered to the wrong house. I don't know. But speaking of shirts, I have my own shirts now. I actually ordered my first shirt as a sample. Hopefully it'll come in another 5 days and I can wear it for like my 1-year anniversary as a streamer, which is coming up in 6 days. Yeah, like I've been doing this for a year now. I've been doing this for a year. This is interesting. It's very interesting. Have you ever watched Hot Ones on YouTube? Yes. It's a hot sauce called Da Bomb, and it destroys everything that comes on the show. Are you talking about this stuff? The bomb beyond insanity.
Hopefully you didn't get it on your eyeballs again.
I'm not going to get this on my eyeballs. I've never had this on my eyeballs.
Again.
No, not this stuff. The other stuff. Not that the sauce that I got on my eyeballs wasn't a fucking nightmare, but yeah. So, oh. So here's the thing. Look at this stuff. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if you guys can see it. Bring this over here so I can see what you're seeing. You see the goop that is in the collar of the sauce container, right? I had some hot sauce. I still have the hot sauce. It's good hot sauce. It's actually at work. But they had similar like goop in the collar of that one. And I've had a few occasions, like I said, where I've had hot sauce in my eyes. One such occasion involved... No, I'm not going to go into that story. I'll just go into the story I was about to tell. Andy, the shirts are available now. I should have a link underneath my stream to my store. It's Teespring/woo. Sriracha up my nose was a bad trip. Why? 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 I ask why, but there was a coworker I had who crunched up some Pacquiao chips. They're like really hot potato chips. Crunched them up, or corn chips, and snorted that shit. And we're like, it hurts. Yeah, I can't imagine why. I don't know why. Maybe it has something to do with the like hot stuff that's now in your nose. Generally speaking, hot stuff in the nose is a no-go. But I'm about to tell my own story of idiocy, so, you know, who am I to judge? I had this goop in the collar of this hot sauce. Is approximately ghost pepper level, or Trinidad scorpion level of heat. So maybe 500,000 Scoville units, whatever. There's a point in time when that stops really mattering, if I'm honest with you, especially in certain applications, possibly of the nose, definitely of the eye. But I'm sitting here like pushing the hot sauce into the lid, and it's not really working. I'm not making any real progress. So I grabbed like a plastic fork, right? And I put the fork into the thing, thinking that mainly it would like push it down even further. I really don't know why I'm doing this. It's just one of those idle things that I do. That's not really working. So I think maybe like the end of the tine is like getting in my way. So it's like, thunk, it can only go so far. So I need to up the ante, right? I need to make this like work better. So I'm going to break the tine off so that I can dip it into the container further. So I pull the fork out, and I start like pulling back on the tine. Start pulling back on the tine. Just, you ever have one of those like friends who's like, hold your hand and try to put your hand on your face. Well, I'll hold it. And then like they let go and you like slap yourself in the face. I'm pulling back on this time. And it snaps off. And the sauce, a glob of it, literally like launches in slow motion into my eye. Boom. And I'm just standing there looking, or at least trying to look, through the misery and pain that is suddenly in my eyeball. And I'm screaming. like trying to get under the sink to like, ah. And I've learned through experience that you don't go from this eye that's got the sauce in it and do that, because gravity is a motherfucker and it will push all of that stuff into the other eye. Ask me how I know. No, I don't have the bomb on my fingers right now, though that was a thought. That was a thought. All right. So everything on this is like congealed evil. I'm not putting this on my fingers. Okay. Got a little bit there. A little bit. You know it sucks right away. It's like right here behind my tooth. That's hot. That's fucking hot.
Hard to cook you when I lost this phone.
Why did I do that? I don't know. That's the whippiest dab. Fuck you, Cubos. Sir Lewis trained you on hot sauce handling? Fuck. Okay. The fortunate thing about Da Bomb is that it involves
She used some of that hand sanitizer before you start touching too much.
it involves capsaicin extract, which is cheating. Which is intensely hot. When the actual Scoville level is like 375,000. Where the fuck is it? I'm actually sweating. Product of Canvas. Canvas? Kansas. Fuck. Project Canvas. Imagine using this on art like. That's one hot painting. Thank you. Thank you for purchasing that hoodie. Fuck. Fuck. All right, Z-Man, I'm going to bring the bomb to work tomorrow. So I want to share a story with you. This is just woo storytelling time, I guess. I'm lunking it up real bad tonight. By the way, that reference is there's another streamer called Lunk Sauce, really charming fellow. He tends to like start a game or say he's starting a game and talk for 2 hours straight with the game like on in the background. I think we're going on like 30 minutes right now. Oh, fuck. Must really suck being a ghost who has to haunt the oceans. Gotta go through a lot of hardships just to do your job. Did this story end up with you randomly deciding to eat more spicy stuff? What are you gonna have this time? No, this is the cap out. That's the hot stuff. Might as well change the counter to just chatting. Nah, it's okay. The worst part about it is it's all centralized on the tip of my tongue. So like every moment that I talk, it's like a bah, 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 just re-accentuating heat. Anonymous should be nice and warm this winter with their cool woo wear. To note, the sample that I'm getting should let me know if I have any issues with the shirts themselves. I talked to another streamer friend of mine named Realms. They were talking about how one of their designs was slightly off center. So I'm not trying to encourage people to buy this stuff right now. I probably shouldn't release it to the public, but it should meet the intent anyway. So there's another hot sauce I had called Nothing Beyond Z. This stuff is 4 million Scoville units worth of heat. Now, mind you, people ask all the time, what is the purpose? What is the purpose of hot sauce that is that hot? Like, I'm not going to put that shit on my taco. Whose mind is on fire? Literally on fire. Starting to calm down a little bit though, so I'm coming back from it. I made the mistake of taking a no balls challenge to chug a Dave's Insanity sauce once. That's on you, Talis. That is entirely on you. I have a similar story, though it's not hot sauce, it's a jar of jalapenos, but I'm getting off topic. Brought this stuff, it's called Nothing Beyond Z, to work. There's a hot sauce store up in Ruidoso, New Mexico that we would go to. They have like habanero chunk pickles, which are fucking awesome, and sweet heat pickles. Like, but they also specialize in hot sauces. They sold like the Source, which is 7 million Scoville units of heat, and it was $90, and we're not going to buy that. No, we bought the 4 million Scoville unit stuff. Kind of has like a pineapple-y flavor to it. Man, like the top of my mouth is burning still. So I tried this stuff out, and I respected it. Like, I took this stuff, and I took like a toothpick and dunk. Woo, that's hot. That is hot. Then I took like a dab, like, boop. Whoa, that is very hot. These were my exact reactions, like no inflection whatsoever. Oh, that was hot. No, a little bit more significant than that. Had some ramen. Put like a drop or 2 or 3 into my ramen bowl.
That was too much.
Ate the ramen. Perfect. Perfect level of heat. A little hotter than I probably would have liked, but still really respectable. I was like, let's take this a step further. Had a taco. Taco Bell taco. Hard taco. Bop, 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 bop. Put like 5 drops on this taco. Unfortunately for me, bop. There's the 5th bop. All of the drops like coalesced into one bite. And I'm just, boom. Nothing's hit me yet. All right. Boom. Nothing's hit me yet. Man, I don't really know how to put hot sauce on a taco, I guess. Boom. There's the bite. And it was not on the level of the 4 Horsemen, but it just punched me in the face to the point where like I started headbanging. Like I couldn't find the closest glass of milk fast enough. It was rough. So I took it to work because I wanted to inflict it on everybody. Mind you, any person that I inflicted this on, I decided to try it along with because I'm not going to dole out punishment without experiencing it myself. That's just rude. Have to have manners when inflicting pain and torturing. I mean, come on. We're civilized folk. But I remember the first 2 guys I had try it out. One of them, very chill guy, very calm, cool, and collected. Love him to death. Great guy. By the way, I'm in the military. He was a tech sergeant, which is like upper middle management, right? The relevancy of that fact will come into play later. Trust me. He is totally chill, but this guy is pacing. He's sweating. He's like, "What did you do to me, Woo? What did you do to me, Woo? Like what? Oh my God!" I'm sweating. I'm panting. This is so hot. Like, what the hell, man? I've never seen this level of reaction out of this guy ever. And it was amazing. And I was having a great time. So was everyone else. I wasn't just like, he could take it. I understood that he could take it. So we passed this hot sauce around the shop for a while until I get to a unique character that I used to work with who has even less expression than I do, generally speaking. And that's an accomplishment if you know me in person. I guess you know me here, so this is all a show. I'm even more emotionless when I'm outside of here. But this kid is a $150 soaking wet. He's very tall, so he is like a string bean. He happens to share a name with a professional wrestler that couldn't be further from who this person is. So we always had fun kind of like poking at him like in that regard. Mind you, people are kind of mean in the military, if you didn't know that. But I got this guy to try this stuff. And I said, man, gotta try this. This is hot stuff. But everyone is loving it. It's fantastic. I want to see what you do. And this is his reaction. Straight up. Takes a Dorito chip. Takes a little drop. Boop. Am I buffering? Am I back? Hold on. Which sucks because I want to tell this story. See, now the heat's almost all the way gone. So I'm happy about that. It's not fixed though, Lightstorm. At least I don't think it is. All right. I'm going to try this again. This is his reaction. So, takes a Dorito chip. Puts on the Dorito chip. Takes a bite. You see his neck getting slowly hot, like slowly red. Just goes, it's hot. It reminds me of hot and spicy chicken sandwiches from McDonald's. And without missing a beat, the dude who I was telling you about earlier, totally chill guy, tech sergeant, comes into the office. He's like, that's it? That's all you're going to do? It's hot. It's hot and spicy chicken sandwiches. And without missing a beat, lowest ranking kid in the shop looks at tech sergeant such and such. And it's like, you must be a bitch. And tech sergeant like stops, looks like just confused, looks back at the kid, and just, I have to shake your hand because you pulled my man card. I can't say anything to that like at all. I'm done. Like, you got me. Yeah, it was fucking hilarious. I loved it. It was great. Probably Xfinity being criminals like PGE. Probably. Is it still buffering? Damn it. Guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up tonight, which sucks because I'm having a lot of fun telling you guys stories about my youth. But yeah, very soon we're 1 week away from my 1 year anniversary, streamerversary. I would normally be wrapping it up about an hour from now, but like I said, I'm obviously having some issues with the internet right now. Yeah. Thank you again for that anonymous purchase of the hoodie from my store. Hopefully I can have a shirt here soon to show you guys what I'm talking about, but it's basically the Woo logo on everything. I got it on a neck gaiter. I got it on shirts, sweaters. Cubos wanted it to be on socks. I can put it on socks, but I haven't. But there you go. Yeah, it's fun time. Either way, it's been a long journey. It's been a lot of fun. I've grown a lot. I've learned a lot, and I have you guys to thank for supporting me the entire step of the way. You know, it's been fun. But let's share the love a little bit. Let's send you guys off to somebody who I think is going to entertain you. Who do we got? Who is on right now? Who are we going to send you guys off to? I think I will send you off to... I'll send you guys off to... I don't know them enough yet. We'll go with Invarial. Pretty cool guy. He's playing some Super Smash Brothers right now. Raid Invarial. He's a pretty interesting personality. Pretty cool voice as well. I think that you'll enjoy him. And he is playing himself, like I said, some Super Smash Brothers. Once again, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. Here is a raid message. If you wouldn't mind tagging along with me and saying hola. Once again, I'm sorry for cutting it short, guys, but obviously internet is having issues right now. So take care of each other. Stay safe out there. Do what you got to do. Support each other. And, you know, I'll see you next time. We'll be playing probably more of Layers of Fear on Friday. Maybe some Phasmophobia. I know that Glitter definitely wants to play some. But how you going, guys?
Kick.